All right, everybody, this is it. My final cash stuffing for December. Let's go ahead and get straight into the budget. All right, everybody, we're going to get straight into it. Get whatever you need to get yourself organized, a piece of paper and a pen, a notebook, or your planner, and we'll get right into the last cash stuffing of December. I can't believe we are already here. It's amazing how quickly this year has gone. It felt like 2020 and 2021 lasted an eternity. 2022, we got right back into it, and then 2023 just like is done. That's it. That's what it feels like to me, at least. All right. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Laura from Lyman Joy. I'm a wife, a medical coder, and a mom of 6. And I'm on a journey to become debt-free and break generational cycles of debt so the next generation can live and give like they were meant to. So if that's something that interests you, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can be part of the Lyman Joy community, and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified every time I post a cash stuffing, savings challenges, debt, or wealth building tip or trick along the way. All right, let's get straight into this. I'm gonna take a sip of this coffee that my husband made me and this cute mug that my daughter made me when she was like, I don't know, maybe 10. She's now an adult. Right, these things are super nostalgic when they're all grown and gone. Like, they just matter so much more. Okay, put that off the side there. All right, we're gonna get right into it. First, let's see how much money we're working with today, and then we'll get into the actual cash stuffing. All right, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So 200 in 20s. And then I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70 in 10s. And for 5s, I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50 in 5s. All right, and for those of you that are new to my channel, did I say 50? I believe I did. I don't go ahead and pull all my bill money. I pay all my bills electronically, and once I am done with that, then I pull out my money to do my cash wallet. So let me give you a nice example here of what that kind of looks like. So all my bills have been paid electronically. I also account for gasoline and groceries within that bill budget, and that is all done with my debit card or electronic bill pay well before it's due. So even if it's due on the 15th, I may, depending on the paycheck, pay it on the 1st. I'm always about 2 weeks ahead on that. Okay, once my bills are auto paid, then I go ahead and I account for like my debt snowball, cash envelopes, and sinking funds planned out on a monthly basis. And then I cash stuff 3 times a month because I get paid 5 times and I combo a paycheck twice, and I cash stuff 3 times. So I've already cashed stuff and planned out a week the very first time. Here you see right here, the first paycheck I got. Then I cashed up my second and third paycheck, okay? And now I am cash stuffing my 4th and 5th paycheck and my final paychecks for December, which is amazing. And I got these numbers by simply dividing my monthly numbers into 3, because that's what I counted for and planned out for the month. And then whatever bills fall within this time period, I also plan right here. Okay, and we will kind of go through this a little bit more in just a second. Okay, but before I do my cash, envelopes and cash stuffing, I like to plan out my week and just think about what I'm going to do. And so I have all kinds of Christmas stuff that I always do the week before Christmas with my kiddos. These are gingerbread house making, and we do Shepherd on the Search. So I'm pretty sure everybody here has probably heard of Elf on the Shelf. Well, I don't really do Christmas like Santa Claus or Elf, anything like that. And the elf is like naughty. And so the last thing that I need is my boys, like, I don't know, being inspired to be naughty, because they're just all kind of like, mischievous all by themselves. They don't need any encouragement. So instead, I do Daniel on the Search. You know what? Let me grab him for you really quick. So it's actually Shepherd on the Search, as you can see here, and it comes with this cute little book, and then our shepherd guy is right here, and the kids named him Daniel, and he's completely obsessed with him. You can do all kinds of things with the shepherd. I will put some videos here, or some pictures here where you can see different things that you do, and I even purchased, for those of you that like, I could never do it, I'm telling you, you got to do this. This is the best thing for parents who want to have something fun for their kids but can't come up with it. You can buy cards that are pre-made that have a scripture on it, And like my legs got tired last night while I was searching for Jesus. So I took a break and played a game with friends. So simply I just put like the little shepherd guy with a game and 2 stuffed animals and put this little card there and called it a done deal. These are fantastic. Makes it fun. So anyways, the shepherd, our Daniel shepherd, is going to give the boys gingerbread houses on Monday. So we're going to do that and that'll be fun. We're going to go do some Christmas lights. And a drive-through on Tuesday. I have a lunch with my girlfriends on Wednesday. More Christmas lights. We're doing like a zoo. They like light it all up there too. Or I guess we're really into lights in this family. Anyway, and then family gathering is on Saturday. And of course, Christmas Eve is on Sunday. So we're super excited. I do have some things I need to finish up wrapping gifts. I need to get my teacher gifts ready. It's really important to me to appreciate teachers. I think probably because my husband's a special education teacher, that it's near and dear to my heart. And I have to have my kids practice their songs to perform on Christmas Eve. So things to do for sure. And then now let's go ahead and get into this cash stuffing. So I didn't write my paychecks, but I actually, my fourth paycheck was $1,500 plus the $1,000 fifth paycheck. So we got $2,500 right now that we're going to be doing this cash stuffing with. Okay. So I already pre-added the totals, and for those of you that are new, I'm going to do this really quick for those of you that have seen it before. So real quick explanation here. My income was $2,500. Okay, add whatever you have that you're cash stuffing into there. My bills that fell within this pay period are right here, and it was $1,829. So my bills are $1,829. We're going to go ahead and take that $2,500 and minus the $1,829. And just for thought process, when I'm planning this out, and I've done it so many times, I can just do it, but I did it step by step by step by step because it's in priorities for me. My priorities are my bills, and then things I know I'm going to spend, like cash eating out, then my debt snowball, and then, of course I want my sinking funds, but if I missed car maintenance one time because I didn't have enough money, it wouldn't be detrimental, okay? And then scratchers is like anything I had a little bit extra, I throw a little bit to help me with short-term savings like birthdays and school fund and thing like that, okay? So we have $671 left here. And is that right? Yeah, $2,500. Did I do that right? Minus, it wasn't right because, okay, sorry guys, this is $1,780. I was adding in my head and I'm like, that's not right. So let's figure this out. $1,780. Mistakes happen, right? Okay, so the $2,500 minus the $1,780, okay, is $720. That's how much was remaining from my bills. Then $720 minus the $160 for my cash envelopes. That is going to be $560 left over. And then I'm just minusing my debt snowball of $400, okay? All right, let's do that. 560 minus 400. Okay, and that is going to give me a remaining of 160. So the total for my debt snowball was 400. If I have anything extra, I add it there as well. Once I have the 160, this is, let's see, 10, 5, 20, $70. Okay, we're going to minus the 70. That gives me a remaining of $90. And I'm just going to simply take that remaining by this paycheck and put it towards my scratchers. Sometimes I will take that if it's a large amount and put it towards my debt, but I knew I wouldn't have like a substantial amount left. So, because it's the end of the month and most of my leftover is in the beginning of the month. So, all right, let's go ahead and put the 90 here, and we're not having anything extra, so it'll just be 90. And this should give us a 0, right? There we are. So zero-based budget. Sorry about that goof up there, but yep, that happens. Okay, now that it's all mapped out and I know where my money is going and how much is going to each one, now I am going to just go ahead and fill it really quickly. So let's see, what is first car maintenance for 10? And I just emptied this one. Actually, if you had seen my where I unstuffed everything and took it to the bank. This was one of the ones that I'm actually going to probably move over into my long-term sinking fund versus my short-term. So, because I'm swapping the registration and car maintenance, though it's important to always have a fund here, my registration comes up like every 3 months. So I need to focus on that one a little bit more. Next is haircuts. It looks like I'm going to do 10 here. And I feel like my boys already need a haircut again. $50. So hopefully another month I'll have enough saved up to go and do that. Pet care. Oh my goodness. This dog of mine. I just took him to the groomers. He looks fantastic. He came home so excited. Oh my gosh. He is so silly. And he got a new toy for Christmas. And of course they gave him like this cute Christmas cookie and this cute green Christmas, like, I don't know what they call them, bandana where you can wear it. So he just had the best day ever at the groomers. He absolutely loves it. And I love that he's all nice and fresh and clean now. So, but we're going to give $20 extra because he is going to the vet at the beginning of next month. And so I want to make sure to have enough for that. So now we have 60 in there. And my business expenses is going to get 5. Because I just depleted all that one too. And I actually used it because I made myself some new envelopes that I'm excited to show you guys. I think I'll show it to you probably next week. Just because I made some new categories for my sinking fund video. If you don't know how to begin and where you're going to begin for next year, please start with the planning video. I'll link above here a sinking funds video that helps you plan out like what your categories might want to be, what you might want to think about, how you break it down, how much money you're putting into them, and all of that. So I'll put that above so that might maybe be helpful for you. Subscriptions is getting another 5, so we have 25 in there. And this was a big one for me. I went and looked at all the subscriptions I've been paying, and I definitely have some thinking to do if I want to cut back anything. Seems like they always creep up at the end of the year, don't they? Okay, health, I have 5. Okay, so I got 25 going on in my health account, probably for vitamins or things like that, co-pays. Childcare is actually getting 80. This is mostly because I need to have enough to pay, like, to go finish up Christmas stuff. So 20, 40, 60, and 80. So we're going to put a little extra in there, make sure that's fully funded. And now to finish up the last of my cash stuffing for my wallets for January 1st, where I unstuff them all and stuff my wallet. Let's go ahead and fill those. My hubby is getting 10 in his spending. So he has 30 now, which is great. And my Amazon, Etsy, or my spending money is getting 10. And my eating out is going to be getting, what do we got here? 30. Okay, let's do 20 and 30. So we got 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, and 90 in there. That's perfect. Date night is going to get 20. My kids extra is going to get 5. And these held up so good. I got these off of Etsy, these envelopes, and they have lasted all year long. I just gotta say, if your envelopes last for a whole year and you're stuffing them as much as I do, they are good. Okay, fun money is 10. And miscellaneous, oops, I did not budget for it, is 5. Okay. All right, all of that is budgeted, and this leftover is going into some savings challenges and things like that. So we're all good there. First, let's go ahead and update this debt snowball. If you haven't been around, this is my debt-free kind of tracker that I use, where I have mapped out everything, all of my debts, with a debt reduction calculator that you can find online. If you haven't yet seen my debt video on how to plan this out, especially going into a new year, you're going to want to plug in all those numbers, get a good plan snowball going on. It tells you like how many months it'll take to pay each one off, when your estimated payoff date is, and everything. It's really an amazing tool. It's in my how to make a good debt-free plan. I'll put that above too for you guys if you're in that part of your journey. Anyway, once you have that all mapped out, then you just go one by one. And right now I am working on my Capital One. So in December here, let me get a pen. I have a debt snowball on this one for 400. So I do 4 and 5. So I'm just gonna put the 400 here. And that should put me a little bit over. Let's see, 1168 plus 404 plus 400. It's going to put me at 1972 minus 1200. So I was over by $772 by doing side hustles, saving. I did a pantry challenge this month, and I did a, keep your groceries low and all of that. And it definitely paid off because I was able to put all that extra towards debt, which is awesome. And now let's go ahead and fill in a tracker. This is my previous tracker for anybody who's new here. This helped me pay off my last credit card. Now I'm onto this ECU credit card. And simply what I do is I take whatever I am doing a debt snowball. Here it's 400. And I'm dividing it by how much each of these pots are. I added up I have $8,400 on this card in debt. I added up the pots and divided it by the 8,400, and it gave me 175 per pot. Okay, I rounded up, so I always had like extra for interest and those kind of things. So 400 divided by 175 gives me about 2.2. We always round down, so we have extra, being paid on it. So we're gonna just color in just 2 today. All right, let's go ahead and do that. All right, there we are with that. So that is all set and ready to go. And I love having the visual reminder. It keeps me really motivated. I often put it out on my desk while I'm working, just to remember, like, it helps me not spend so much money. It helps keep my focus every single day. If you haven't seen my broke video, I always talk about my why. My why is really important to me. And this is a nice visual picture of what I'm doing and why I'm fighting for it and how I'm trying to get out of debt and all of that. Okay. So now let's go ahead and get out my scratchers. All right, so now we're going to go in here and kind of scratch through this and see how much we can put off to the side. I'm going to take a quick drink of my coffee. My husband put all this cinnamon on it. I could just die. I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. And this, what I usually do is just put a little bit extra in each of these little sinking funds. It will be a little bit different next year, but as we finish up, let's keep stuffing these, okay? So back to school, which really is just my ongoing school fund, so I don't miss out, when things pop up. Like I just spent all of the teachers' gifts for Christmas on this. I used this money and went and bought, little Starbucks gift cards and little teacher things for working so hard. I don't know how they do it with so many people in their class. All right, let's do this one right here. I don't know. Let's do this one right here. And I think about the next one, like, I think will be what? Valentine's cards probably for school. So gotta start saving for those ones. Birthdays. Let me get a different color that I maybe haven't used as much here. Let's just go ahead and do... Golly, let's do 20 in birthdays. And I love these ones, as I've used them twice. So if you're here, you already know these were scratchers first, and after I scratch them, then I color them in, and it makes it super fun to be able to kind of use these envelope saving challenges for a long time. These are made by FWM Creations by Chris. I will link everything that I have in this video below. So if you want to get some for yourself, she has tons of categories to choose from. And I know that if you even ask, she probably would make something that she doesn't have. So, check her out. I just love the quality. Her stuff really holds up well for me. Okay, for clothing, let's go ahead and scratch this one and see what we're getting. All right, so we got 40 there. Let's take this 40. And then what is left? We got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is there a 25? There is right here. Let's go ahead and color in this 25. Okay, and 25 goes into Christmas. And I feel like all that little bit just really helps keep me on track. So, all right, that is it for the last cash stuffing for December. I just think it's crazy. I'm excited for all of us as we step into the new 2024. I love to hear how you're getting ready and prepared in the comments below. And as always, I want you to find joy in the journey, and I'll see you next time.